This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
Just Matthew to open up. It's a wider ball, but played away. They think of a single, and well, he's going to be gone first up, and that is an abysmal start. Basil George straight into the action as Thakur was left wandering well outside his crease at the non-strikers. Bastian's looked to press to go for a run, turned him down, and Thakur was left in no man's land, and it's a direct hit from Boom Boom Basil. And it's none for one, and Thakur has gone for, well, it's a royal and a diamond. It's everything, because he's not faced the ball, and it's the first ball of the innings at the non-strikers' end. It's a wicket. Well, this one is going to be 4. What an interesting start to the day. Back of a length as Porner will push this away and gets off the mark beautifully with a boundary. First delivery faced, and he's going to get a 4. Up and away. There is a fielder out there, but this is going to go over his head, and it's a great attempt. A valiant effort by Justin Sharju, who is down there at deep third. And now this time does go downtown, and that's going to be 6 runs. More convincing than the previous, but this one, it's going to be the same in the book. It's another Maximo. Up in the air, nowhere near out of the middle of the bat. It's skied up in the air on the return catch. Makes no mistake, the Sukumaran. And it's going to be a rash shot that leads to the downfall of Ryan Bastians. And all of a sudden, Crusaders looking in a bit of bother as they fall to 26 for 2 at the end of the second, as Bastians, the big hitter, is back in the shed. Need to get a bit of a move on here to the Crusaders. This is a nice shot. This is probably going to go for 4 unless he can get there. He won't. He's facing Sukumar, and he returns and gets this away, and that's the boundary that he desperately needed. Still needs to get a move on, but that will certainly help his confidence. Slot and dispatched onto the leg side. Oh, almost. Very, very nearly for Yadav Manu out there. I think that's going to double check this, but I think this might have burst through the hands and gone all the way for 6. Oh, and this is again carved away, but it's straight to the fielder, and it doesn't get much easier than that. And it is that duo of Sukumaran and Stanislaus, and, well, takes lift off, as that's going to be another one that bites the dust. 55 for 3. That's going to be the end of Jagath Porner, who was kind of edge, flies away. This is going to be a 4. Going to turn to the likes of Krishnan, the left arm, as he gets a bit unlucky. It's a bottom edge from Vidirshan. It's going to be 4 runs. Oh, well, there's no question about this one. This has gone all the way. Vidirshan, don't get me wrong, he was struggling at the start of his innings, but he's raced into the 30s now. This is again off the splice. Could be a catch, and is. Very good catch indeed. Basil George, he's having a good morning in the field, and he gets an applause from around the ground, as that's going to be a wicket as Avishka will finally go. And he goes to 8 off of 6. Not the best from him. The bowler's arm, but it doesn't matter for Vidirshan. He's going to hit this away and gets a serious amount of it. That's out of the screws. 6 runs, moves on to 40 now. Hit up high in the sky. It's going to go all the way. 6 runs, and that's a welcome boundary. Massey gets one out of the screws. Not quite out of the middle, but did get enough. Inside edge, nobody there though, and that's going to run away and go all the way for 4. So it'll be 100 exactly. So the Crusaders, they'll be pretty happy with their efforts. They do eventually get up to the triple figures on the last ball. It's 100 for 4 exactly is what they finish on. So plenty of work to do as they're going to look to defend that. They've got to get the likes of Stanislaus and Basil early if they're going to have any chance of defending this. But well done to the Knights. After a good start, they will be happy with their efforts. And there you go, first blood with the bat, as this one, I believe, has gone all the way, and it has. 6 runs, first Maximo of the chase. Oh, a little tickle on this one, and it's going to race away and go the entirety of the distance, and that's going to be 4. First boundary for Boom Boom Basil. In the slot, and lofted and chipped over, and I think this is 1 bounce 4. And again, this time on the offside, holds the pose. It's back-to-back fours. First time on the leg side, second time on the offside. Both looking as elegant as each other. Basil up against the spinner, Portner. Takes it on, but it's an outside edge that will fly away and spin away and will go the boundary. Oh, this could be an excellent bit of work, you know, and Stanislaus isn't even waiting. This is a great delivery from Roman, and I have to say, I think the angle has a lot to do. Bit of drift, bit of flight, and a bit of turn and bounce. Bit of everything for the off spinner. And Stanislaus just gets caught out here, leaning into this one. Just falls over on the crease, and Takor's got his man here. There's nothing behind the line, and that's going to be gone. Hit down the ground, fielder is there, but it doesn't matter. That's going to be 6 runs. Prime time position. Edge, nobody there. This is going to run away. Back-to-back boundaries. The first one was convincing, the second not so much. Yakara as well. 50 for Alarina as well. Basil finally involved in the action. This is going to go all the way, 6 runs. Hit away, up and away, 6 runs. Hit away, up, over, and that's going to be 4. That's unlucky. Good attempt. Start of the 8th. Basil goes backward of square, and this one is going to be a boundary. Whether it's 4 or 6, we're going to have to check, but it's still going to be a very, very welcome boundary indeed. Let's have a look. Off the toe, not the most convincing of shots. That's going to be 4 runs. That was a no ball 5, by the way. That was a minimo. And then it gets slapped, and there you go. Free hit gets taken to the cleaner. So this game could be up for a bit of an early finish here as George has turned around and said, yeah, I've had enough of this, and goes crash, bang, wallop, as this one is very much slapped down the ground for 6. And this is up in the air and is going to be one of them. Well, he had a good attempt on the ground fielding side of things, a ball to go. But now just can't keep this out of the field, in the field of play. So scores are tied. And he will do so with a 6. So 6 to finish. Well done to the Knights, as it's game, set and match here in this fixture. A pretty convincing win in the end by the Knights, as unfortunately Crusaders just couldn't put enough runs on the board, as Manu and George do the big, big part of the work. And they win by 9 wickets here in match 29 of this European Cricket Series here in Malta. And credit to them, they've done very, very well. It was a simple chase in the end.